Welcome to the channel, everyone. How you all doing? Hope you're all doing well. So today, before we jump into this, I would like to ask you to subscribe, hit the comment, share, and like. If the content is good, like it. If you got something to put into the comments, say it, put it in. If you enjoy my content, then subscribe. We have lost a subscriber today. I'm sorry to see that. But yeah, I can't keep everyone happy, so yeah, I try to keep what I can happy. And as you read in the links and that at the bottom, my motto is be real, be true, be you. So if someone didn't like what I said, I'm sorry. But I'm doing like a pass to dev series when it comes to War Thunder. Now, this doesn't get passed to the devs or anything, anybody. This is stuff I like to see come to the game. Today I'm going to be covering two vehicles because the one is quite interesting and the other one is interesting, but it's already in-game. This one is not in-game yet. So what are we looking at? The Kingdom of Belgium made this vehicle in 1953 till 1962. It's a tank destroyer. Approximately 32 were converted. So what the Belgians did after the Second World War, they got a lot of surplus weapons from Britain and America and that. And they decided they still needed, in 1953, they still needed an anti-tank gun or a fire support vehicle. So it can be playing both roles. So they thought, what would be the cheapest way? Oh, well, let's just grab a couple of these Lloyd carriers and convert them. But they had a problem. They couldn't find a gun that they could mount on it that wouldn't rip the thing apart when it fired. So a company in Belgium, let me just find the name. Sorry guys, I'm now a bit... Yeah, it is. During the early 1950s, the Belgians joined stock company. I'm going to put this on the screen, guys, because I'm not going to butcher this name. So one piece I can read of it. I'm just going to place it here. Let's see if I can paste it. Paste. It won't let me do it. Alright, okay, sorry guys. But it's Mk.III SA. It's mechanical and armaments. I can't pronounce the other name. Sorry guys, I don't want to butcher it. Which they were producing at the time a gun that had been a low pressure gun, semi-automatic 90mm gun. Due to the low pressure, the gun had a very low recoil, low weight. This gun could be mounted on the carrier without too much hassles. So it was the best situation for them. Construction of the new vehicle initiated in 1953, and the gun was mounted onto the Lloyd carriers by using an L hatchet. I don't know what that is, located at the Count. Okay, that's the one where they were manufacturing. 1954, each infantry battalion was equipped with a platoon of 4 of these vehicles, together with 4 regiment carrying regular carriers, which served as ammunition carriers. Guys, okay, let's move on to the next picture. Sorry guys, I can't. I don't do. This is the low pressure gun now that they had mounted, the 90mm. There it is. We will get into specs of it just now. That also, I'm battling to find information on the T-13 tank destroyer. They took a T-13 and they converted it into a tank destroyer. So I'm also thinking of doing something on that. There you can see it in a nice drawing, guys, what it looks like. If I do keep quiet, sorry guys, I am reading this. I'm just trying to find some. So the designer was Captain Vivian G. Lloyd. The vehicle was based on a 4x2 Fordson 7V truck. We all know that, I think. The chassis, gearbox, transmission, front axle. It was an 85 HP engine, Ford V8 side valve engine on the chassis. A bodywork made up of mild steel was added against 7, which was 7mm of armored plate, were installed. A total of 26 of these carriers were built until 1944. 26,000, sorry guys. Production was ceased at a regular Lloyd carrier. Weight was, doesn't say when production, 1944, production was ceased. Okay. The Lloyd carrier weighed 4.5 tons and had dimensions of 4.24 times 2.06 times 1.4 meters. But we'll get more into detail. It had a speed of 48 kilometers. The CATI was built heavier at 4.8 tons. Well, you got to accommodate the gun on it, so yeah, it's longer. Yeah, you got to have it a bit longer because you got to store ammo, even though it didn't store that much ammo. 4.7 meters, and due to the gun, the top speed was reduced to 35 to 40 kilometers. There you can see, this is the only surviving variant of this. They never saw action. This one was, when it was scrapped, this one was put into the museum. I can't remember what the museum's name is, but it's in Brussels. Yeah. Ammo storage box located in front had to be divided into two smaller ones. The gun had movement to each side of 22 degrees, could be elevated 15 and depression 13. The armor plates were also changed on both sides. The middle section of the armor was hanged, which easier to access of the vehicle. So the sides, it was just hanged, so you could easily access, so it could flap down and flap up. Got a picture of it. We'll get to it now. Vehicle was operated by a crew of 4. Driver who sat on the right hand side of the gun, the gunner who sat on the left of the gunner who sat on the left of the gun, and a commander and loader who sat both seats behind the gun. Okay. Registered number shown. Okay, no, we're not interested. The gun. Okay. Let's go. It's also not a bad picture. Was the first armament, which was the equip of a low pressure Mk.III 90mm gun. Total weight of the gun was 274 kilograms, which is not too bad, guys. It's not a very heavy gun. Feature hydraulic recoil system. The gun had a recoil of 2,500 kilograms, and the recoil weight length of the gun was 40 centimeters, both of which are relatively low. The breech mechanism was a semi-automatic cam operated. The case ejected automatically. The rifle of the gun was unconventional as it was thin, shallow, and with a very low indication. The CAT were equipped with 2 kinds of ammunition, a HE and a heat. The heat projectile weighed 2.28 kilograms, and its accuracy and stabilizations were achieved by a combination of projectile, initially low rotation, 8 stabilizing fins. It had a relative low velocity of 633 meters. I don't think that would be too much of a problem in the game. That's about average for a low tier vehicle. So effective range was 1 kilometer, which is okay, not bad. I mean, with a tank destroyer, any tank destroyer, the closer you are, the better chance you've got of hitting the thing. That's my opinion on it. And maximum range was 3.5 kilometers with an effective range. The heat projectile could penetrate 350. You can even take this a bit higher then. 350 millimeters of armor or 1,200 millimeters of concrete. The HE projectile had an effective range of 2.1 kilometers and a maximum range of 4 kilometers. Now, guys, remember when I say effective range and maximum range. Effective range is where you'll get the most damage. Maximum range is the distance it can actually shoot, but it will be like shooting a BB gun at a wall. So yeah, remember that. Take that into consideration. Maximum rate of fire consisted of 10 rounds per minute, which is pretty damn good. With a suitable rate of fire of 7 rounds per minute. So yeah, if you do like cruise skills and that, you could decide, okay, stock, it's like 5 rounds a minute, and as you upgrade your cruise, you get to that 10 round a minute. The CATI had an ammunition loadout of 18 shells. The ammunition carried could carry 54 additional. Okay, that was now the other carriers that followed it could carry 54 more rounds. I don't think this thing would have lasted that long. You can actually see how big this thing is. It's actually quite big. Okay, one thing we got to clear up. It's really unknown how many were signed to divisions. You have to go to I didn't check that up, but the thing was manufactured and it was in service. Yes, made. There was 32 made, according to Alexander Luca, the German historian. Belgium army, however, numbers seem unlikely, as Belgium never had 25 infantry. Okay, we're not going to go into that. That's just more politics. Fate of the vehicle. After 1962, most were scrapped. Only one example is known to have survived, and it is displayed at the Royal Army Museum in Brussels. So that's what I said earlier. Yeah, that I think will bring it to an end, guys. Okay, we can quickly go through proper dimensions. Dimensions: 5.7, 2.06, 1.42 meters, 48 tons, 4 crew, a gunner, loader, commander, driver. British Ford V8 petrol, 85 bhp at 3,500 rpms. Propulsion number 2, a US Ford V8 petrol, 90 horsepower at 3,000 rpms. We all do love a Ford V8. Canadian, and then there was another one, the Canadian Ford V8 petrol engine, 84 HP at 3000 rpm, speed 35 to 40 kilometers, armor up to 7 millimeters or 0.28 inches, total production approximately 32, guys. So that is on this tank. I've got some more pictures, just make sure I don't go. Look at that, very nice. I like this thing. There it is with this is just another variant of it. It's not the actual variant. Not the actual variant, but it is a type of a variant. Yeah, no, that wasn't supposed to be seen. So yeah, this is another one that I want to do a video on. Also, they took it and they modified it, but this is the nice one. So as you can see, very nice, looks nice, good speed. I don't think the penetration will be as high, but yeah, this would be nice to see coming to War Thunder. So guys, let's switch to the next vehicle. Let's just browse back here quickly. Okay, now I'm covering, this is already in the game. Okay, I'm not sure if it's this precise version, but we're looking at the Marmon-Herrington Mk.III, Mk.III, and the Mk.II. So what basically is this? So the Mk.III is a Morrison-Harrison 2cm flak 38. So they basically took the 2cm and they modified it on the Morrison-Harrison from South Africa. Then they also took the 25mm SA-35 Hotkish gun and modified it on one of them. The Marmon-Herrington Mk.II ME was the 20mm Breda. 1st King Dragon's Guard, 7th Armored Division, Western Desert Force, Libyan Forever, 1941. So I'm not gonna do, these are things I would like. I love an autocannon. I do love me an autocannon. So yeah, it is just a very nice vehicle. I never knew we modified it. They were so far modified, and there's even one that the Germans and the Italians had captured and they had modified the shit out of. So what is the Marmon? Oh, guys, I'm English today again. Okay, the vehicle. So general type armored car, crew of 4, Ford V8 petrol engine, 95 HP, length 5.3 meters, width 2.29 meters, height was 2.49 meters, weight was 6,100 kilograms, maximum armor 12, maximum speed 80 kilometers, so that gives you a power to weight of 15.6 HP. Range 322 kilometers. Suspension was a 4x2 wheel. Main armament was a 20 centimeter flak 38. Secondary armament was a 303 Bren LMG. So that's just the specs I've got on this top one here. These I would also, it's going to be the same. Okay, precisely the same. So I can even see both one of these, or even something like this being like a low tier premium, I guess. Because this is one we don't really have in the game yet. So yeah, it's just something I want to put out there and show off, and I would like to see something, one of these three. Maybe I'd like to see the 2 centimeter flak 38. These are all, I reckon, the Belgium vehicle. I can see this maybe at a battle rating of 3. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know. Then this one, this is not very nice pictures. Not very nice pictures. That's what it looks like from the top. This we can maybe put at a battle rating of 3 or 2. Thereabout, I guess. Because you got the breeders, you've got the 25 hotkeys. Depending on the penetration, I couldn't find real information on it about the penetration or anything. So yeah, this is what I would like to see. This is not past with devs. This is just me putting out stuff there that I would like to see in the game. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I will be carrying on with this series. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Keep well. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.